Hi, tell us a little about yourself and when you attended Brooklyn Ethical School.
Hi. My name is Pat Berkman. I was Patsy Tran then. And I attended Brooklyn Ethical Culture School in the 40s. And I went there when I was a real little kid. And I looked up at all the big staircases that went all the way up. And I was so excited to be there. And I loved every minute of school.
Interesting. Well, tell us then about one or two of your favorite memories of your time there.
Well, I guess my favorite was art. We had a special Miss Michigan, her name was, and she would tell us art, and she would tell us an interesting thing. I should have told the children this, that if you scribble on a piece of paper, just scribble it all, you can look at it and you can find a picture of a horse or a house, and that you would draw it then. That was a good, easy way to get into art. And I enjoyed my outside, where we used to play baseball, and I would be all the way in the back. And I remember one of the teachers said to me, Patsy, why don't you try first base? Why don't you try closer to the hitter, the batter? So I did, and I loved it. So baseball became my thing. But everything in Brooklyn Ethical, the teachers were very giving and very liberal in their views, and they let you express yourself, which I enjoyed when I did a lot of plays there too.
Fantastic. And it is called Brooklyn Ethical School. What kind of ethics and values do you think you took out of your experience there?
Well, it's interesting. When I was in 7th and 8th grade, we would have Dr. Newman. He was one of the founders of Brooklyn Ethical. And he would come and give a talk. And I listened to it, and I didn't much absorb it, till I found out later in my life that I ran my life very much to the values that Dr. Newman taught us. And that was to see everybody as a person, not their ethnicity, not their color, not whatever religion is, but if they're a good, kind person. And I kept that value all my life. And I was wondering, where did I get it? My parents were fine, but they didn't have these strong values. And I remember Dr. Newman then, when I was adult, when he used to infuse me with all these feelings of, quote, man, and trying to, and not religion, not God, but trying to invest in the goodness of man. And that's what I got away from it, which was pretty important.
Wonderful. And tell us, how have you been involved as an alumni?
Well, I really haven't been involved that much. I try to go there once in a while, but it's my 85th birthday. And as a birthday present, my children started a scholarship fund for the children that are in need to go to Brooklyn Ethical for free. And the scholarship would be around every single year. And I was so touched by that the learning, the values that I was brought up with through Brooklyn Ethical is going to be continued, because our world now is so diverse. And when you invest in these children, you're investing in the roots of possibly good, fair, kind values, which is very important nowadays, I believe.
Fantastic. And the website is bsec.org, right?
Right, and you can be a member or you can donate, which I feel more, it's like investing in the future, investing in not only the children, but our country, because these children are going to be the adults that are going to help run our country, and hopefully they'll do it fairly and with kindness and without any bigotry or prejudice, which I think is a wonderful takeaway to this wonderful school of Brooklyn Ethical Culture School.
Patsy, thank you so much for your time today. We so appreciate it.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.